Good evening, everybody. My name's Amy Holmwood, and I am so excited to be with you tonight. It's Thursday night for our opportunity overview. And this is a company that I've been involved with for about 7.5 years. Many of you know my story. I have been a financial advisor for 30 years. I've had my insurance licenses and also licensed to sell securities, and did just for years was very involved in working with closely held family businesses. And it was a great career. I was just so honored to be in that business. And, you know, as things change in life, I ended up having some health issues, and I was diagnosed with Lyme disease in 2002. And that sent me on a totally different path that was something I wasn't expecting to have happen in my life. And I had to make some decisions about my health, and I had to make some decisions about the way I was going to live my life and what kind of stress I was going to put myself under. And so it took me on a road to looking at more natural ways of healing. And I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Lyme disease or what it does in the body, but essentially it just breaks everything down with something called oxidative stress. And it creates a lot of chronic health conditions that really mirror aging. And so I was able to learn a lot about supplements. I was able to learn a lot about the whole industry, actually, of supplementation, and use that to my advantage. And I also learned about the emerging area of something called nutrigenomics, which is what I'm going to talk to you guys about tonight. Nutrigenomics is looking at how plants and dietary components can change the expression of genes. And this is a new area of science that is really coming to the forefront. And I was educated on a company that has been working in this area since 2003 and 2004, started looking at patenting some products. And I'm going to share the story of that tonight and share some slides with you guys. This has completely changed my life. I want you guys to to know that nothing that we say tonight is intended to treat, cure, or heal or mitigate any disease. That's very important. We're representing a company called LifeVantage. LifeVantage, I'm going to give you a brief history of the company. I'm going to show you a little bit of where we are today, and then kind of walk you down, how we got to where we are today and what the future looks like for this company. We're also going to talk a little bit about the business side of the company. And again, there's no income claims that we're trying to make here. We're just showing you today in the world we live in, a lot of people are looking for additional income. And I just want to make sure really clear that there's a huge opportunity with this. And so LifeVantage began with a single question in a lab. And that question was, is declining health something that we have to accept as we're getting older? And, that was something that was really a big issue for me, because I started falling apart in my 30s. And you guys, as an athlete and as a type A person that really was very passionate about giving and working and just being alive, I was starting to fall apart, and it was scary. So I was looking at ways and using like 30 to 40 different supplements a day to try to get biohack my aging code. And what I found with LifeVantage, this is amazing, is that our genes are actually able to keep our bodies healthy. There are genes that are programmed, and what they've found today, you guys, is only 2% of our genes are actually programmed for a specific disease and can't be changed. 98% of our genes can actually be changed epigenetically. And this is something that everybody needs to know about. This is the new news that I am so excited to share with everyone. And as this has evolved, and as LifeVantage has answered these questions, they're looking at different theories of aging and how we can literally biohack, which is tap into our DNA and reprogram things that could otherwise go sideways, looking at the 3 theories of aging. And I don't know if everybody wants to live to be really, old. Not everybody wants to do that, but don't we want to live to be healthier? So if we look at the theories of aging, we are looking at ways to keep the cells younger and healthier. And the first one is something called the free radical theory of aging and oxidative stress. The next one is mitochondrial biogenesis and repair. And I'm going to get into that a little bit. And the third is activating sirtuins and NAD, which is the newest, most innovative area of science that's going on, all by changing genetic expression. So this company was formed on the foundation piece of reducing free radicals. And I'm going to show you guys a short video that's going to bring you, give you a little bit of information of where we are. Actually today, recently, we were able to ring the closing bell on the NASDAQ exchange. And also I'm going to show you a video of where our company started with an ABC News report, and I'm going to keep it really short.
My name is Chris Dearborn from NASDAQ, and it's my pleasure to welcome Darren Jensen, LifeVantage's President and Chief Executive Officer, to the NASDAQ market site. We're very excited you can join us during Wellness Week in Times Square, New York, as we get set to ring today's closing bell. LifeVantage is a pioneer in nutrigenomics and is dedicated to biohacking the human aging code. LifeVantage boasts a global footprint and maintains a relentless commitment to helping their customers live longer and healthier lives. In 2019, LifeVantage reported the highest annual revenue in the company's history. Not to be outdone, LifeVantage's stock price has appreciated over 75% over the last 5 years. And most notably, for the third consecutive year, the company was named the best places to work in the direct selling industry.
More than any time in the world's history, everyday people have an ability to take control of their own health. From watches that provide instant monitoring of our vitals, to our unparalleled access to cutting-edge research, to now having mapped the human genome. Even 20 years ago, it would have sounded like science fiction to say that our genome contained untapped abilities to support our health, and that one day we would be able to communicate with our genes. But that day is here. This discovery changed the way we at LifeVantage see our fellow humans.
It's the little yellow pill that scientists say could eliminate chronic diseases and help you live well into your hundreds.
You might be able to increase the lifespan of a mammal by 50%. And of course, if that was a human being, then that might be in the order of 130 to 150 years.
That claim might be hard to swallow, but tonight on ABC's Primetime Live, co-anchor John Quinones takes the promising antioxidant therapy called Protandim.
I have become a guinea pig for ABC News in primetime. It's not a drug. It's a supplement. It's called Protandim, and it's a combination of 5 exotic plants that have been around for centuries.
You want to get an edge on turning back the clock with just a few pills? Who doesn't? Well, it's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. As I found out firsthand, there may be a way to erase years, at least inside my body.
And as decades of experiments may have the potential of adding years to people's lives and possibly prevent chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. It all centers around this small yellow pill, and for me, it begins with a blood test. They want to check my levels of something called T-bars, which is a rough indicator of a person's actual age. T-bars can identify a condition known as oxidative stress, a kind of measure of the wear and tear on our bodies. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing.
Bad for the body.
Leading to disease.
Leading to disease and leading to malfunction, and importantly, leading to what we call aging. It is a slow progression of increasing oxidative stress. That's the main characteristic biochemically of the aging process.
And so, here I go. With that swallow, I've just become part of a potentially landmark scientific experiment. Doesn't taste bad. It's called Protandim, and tests on both mice and humans have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our bodies. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm us. Whether that will lead to longer life is still unknown. Experiments to see if mice live longer are about to get underway, but it's a tantalizing theory.
Right now, all we know is that this preparation decreases oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not a disease, just like aging is not in itself a disease, but it's something that accompanies and is attached to many disease processes. We may have discovered something that will tell us a lot more about how we age, what happens biochemically, and maybe how we can slow it down. So you can see the age-related.
Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age. But in Dr. McCord's tests, taking just 1 pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old.
They all are reduced to the level of oxidative stress that one would expect, frankly, in a newborn or a very young child.
Okay, so whoever invited you on tonight, they can send you the link to that to watch the rest of that. But I wanted just to give you a little bit of an understanding of where this company started and also where we are today. And you saw at the opening there, that was in January. We were able to ring the closing bell on the NASDAQ. And we actually, our story is just unbelievable where we are today. And again, this is just unfolding because nutrigenomics, you guys, it's the future of aging and health, and we are at the forefront of this. So we started out in 2003 with that product, and that ABC Primetime Investigative Report led to a tremendous amount of interest from the science community and from the people that saw it when it aired one time in 2005. And universities understood that this was very powerful. If we could reduce oxidative stress in humans, this literally is the holy grail of health and disease in humans and in mammals. If this could be reduced, this is literally the silver bullet of health and aging. And so this was very exciting for the universities, and also Dr. Joe McCord, who was a co-inventor of the product, Protandem Nerve 2, was a very famous scientist. So we were really fortunate at that time. We ended up putting the product into retail. After that news report aired, we put Protandem in 10,000 pharmacies across the United States, hoping that people would understand what it would mean to reduce oxidative stress. And unfortunately, I'm explaining this to you guys tonight, and I'm going to continue to do that. Most people are not familiar with oxidative stress and how important it is to reduce that to overall health and well-being. So the company actually switched to direct sales so that we could do a better job telling the story to the world of how nutrigenomics and how changing gene expression is something that's referred to now as activating your genes as opposed to supplementing with traditional supplements. So we're going to completely disrupt the supplement sector by teaching and educating that there is a much more efficient way to have a better health experience in the body and take care of the cells, which is the most important thing. Looking at the 3 theories of aging, and it's about cell aging. It's not about us aging and living to be 150. Wouldn't it be nice if we were healthy the whole time? I'm all in, and I'm looking forward to this. But I also want to understand how to reduce cell aging. And this is how we're going to do it, by reducing oxidative stress, which is the #1 cause of diseases in every area of mammals. It's causing free radical damage. And that's just that buildup of rust in the body, which is what was happening to me. And there's certain things that as the body ages, certain production of enzymes slows down. And even more so with the diet, the smoking, the alcohol consumption, certainly during the times that we're in today. A lot of us are, we're not having the best habits because we're in a stressful environment. Toxins, poor diet, stress, exercise, electromagnetic frequencies, all the things that makes our lives better, you guys are causing oxidative stress. And this is a big deal. So LifeVantage, they formulated a product, Protandem Nerve 2. It activates a pathway called NRF2. You don't need to know what that means. You don't have to be a scientist to understand that everyone on the planet needs to use this product. And people are very interested in this, you guys. They're interested in these ingredients that have been used for over 5,000 years in traditional Chinese and Ayurvedic medicine. Milk thistle for the liver, bacopa for the brain, ashwagandha, calming the nervous system, sexual vitality, brain function. Green tea is boosting the metabolism, very powerful, EGCG, antioxidant. And turmeric, which is a curcumin, which is these ingredients, you guys, used in small micro doses together are much more powerful than using them individually. And this is where the science comes in. We're actually able to prove that we reduce that condition of oxidative stress, an average of 40% in 30 days. And by upregulating certain enzymes, you guys, again, you don't have to be a scientist, but these are big things that you can claim as a business partner in this company. Increasing SOD, superoxide dismutase, increasing catalase, which is associated with longevity. Increasing glutathione, the master detoxifying molecule in all mammals. If glutathione is not activated, your body's not going to detox. And just think about all the toxins and the things that are in our society today. We need to have cellular detoxing and cellular cleansing all the time, you guys. And if you're not getting that, you're going to end up with problems. And this is why we have so many diseases. People don't know this information yet. Taking regular traditional antioxidants, they operate at a 1-to-1 level as opposed to a 1,000,000-to-1 level, which is how powerful your body is when it has its own antioxidants that are activated. This is where LifeVantage has done the work. This is where they've done the research that has been superior to every other company in the nutraceutical space. And trust me, I'm studying it. I've been watching this for 7 years, and I've completely immersed myself in the science of this. You don't have to. I just love it so much because it's something that's so important. It will change humanity forever if we can teach people that they can activate their bodies to have a much better health response than just taking regular supplements. And so what you're seeing here, you guys, is that the stuff we take every day. We eat oranges, we eat blueberries, we're taking vitamin C. Vitamin C is being sold out because of COVID-19. Everybody thinks, oh my gosh, now I need to protect my immune system. They go to vitamin C. Little do they know, if they knew about Protandim, it's millions and millions of times more powerful at neutralizing free radicals and protecting the body than vitamin C tablets. So this is something that I hope once you're listening to this tonight, this gives you new information that will equip you just for your own health. This is so key, you guys. Looking at other universities and journals that have been published on the science of this product, our core flagship product, Protandim Nerve 2 Activator. Some of the most prestigious journals and universities in the world. I encourage you, if you want to go to something called scholar.google.com. Don't just go to Google when you research things. And you guys right now, it's the Wild West on the internet with everything going on, all kinds of crazy stuff. And you know what? People are sharing things and they have no idea. They've done no research about any of the stuff they're sharing. So I'm just sharing with you guys, look at the people and the industry that we're in today in nutraceutical and look at these universities. These guys have done the research and they are saying things like Nerve 2 could be the most extraordinary breakthrough in the history of medicine, in the history of health, Washington State University. For a PhDs to publish something in a journal that says that, these are not words to be taken lightly. So this is a big deal. Everybody needs to know about it. Let's go to theory number 2 because we want to cover all the bases, right? We're going to cover all the bases. Why would we just do one thing when we can do more than one thing? And I will say to you guys, the way that our medical system is set up with drugs, everything is one thing. Everything is specialized. We have a system that has to work in harmony. And the second area is in the mitochondria. These are the little Ferrari engines or crappy little Chevy Cavalier engines, or I don't know what kind of car. I hope I didn't insult anybody. I'm telling you, the mitochondria, the mighty mitochondria can be a Ferrari, okay? This is what we want. And these things peter out, man, just like everything else does. Your car does, things that aren't taken care of. We need to take care of the mitochondria. We need to give it the tools to turn back the clock in the cell, to give it the stuff it needs to activate like when you're younger, like in your 20s, when you used to work out and go run and row crew, you know, in long distance races, which is what I did in Washington, D.C. NRF1 is a mitochondrial booster. That's a protein that signals the genes of the mitochondria to activate more mitochondria to be made, and also to get rid of the old crappy ones that have died out. What's called mitophagy, using ingredients, amazing ingredients. Again, things people are already familiar with, you guys, and taking, but they have bottles and bottles in their shelves and they have no idea how they're working together or not. CoQ10, alpha lipoic acid, grape skin, seed, and pulp extract, resveratrol, quercetin, fermented, the best quality quercetin you can find on the planet is in our product, acetylcarnitine. These things together, again, in low doses, increase cellular ATP, increase cellular energy, and slow down cellular aging and chromosome integrity. Does that sound good to you? I mean, does anyone remember biology class? Like, you kind of want your chromosomes to be good. Improving sleep quality. We can say that preserves chromosome integrity. Cognitive functioning, health, brain functioning, of the health of these organs, you guys. This is such a big deal. Heart is where heart and brain is where the mitochondria are more than other areas of the body. Theory number 3, okay, here we go. We got three-legged stool of aging. We're covering all our bases. Without one leg, the stool falls over. We're gonna go all in on the theories of aging. Sirtuin activity. Well, how are your sirtuins doing? How are your sirtuins doing? Mine are doing great, okay? My sirtuins are being activated by NAD. NAD is a molecule in your cell. You want more NAD production because it turns on sirtuins, and sirtuins are 7 longevity genes that are associated with longevity in all mammals, all different insects. They've been studying worms. This has been going on at MIT and Harvard. They've been studying this stuff, you guys, since 1994. They're coming out with products. We came out with a product I'm going to show you the results of that is blowing the doors off of any other NAD product that's out there. And we know how important activating sirtuins are to those, to the tips of your DNA. Does anybody want your DNA to stay intact and healthy? Let's talk about NAD, supporting NAD production in the body so we can turn on sirtuins using natural ingredients. Again, people are starting to be familiar with. Olive leaf extract. I've been spraying that in the back of my throat for a couple years, okay? I just do it because I know it's very good for my immune system. It's in NAD, our NAD booster. Wasabi, anybody eat sushi? That stuff is unbelievable. It's very, very good for you. Cuprous niacin, teacrine, it's made from kucha tea. It's a little bit similar to a caffeine. It's not caffeine. But you guys, when you try these products, make sure that you are ready to have a total change in your life because you're going to feel like $1 million. I'm telling you, you want to use these things together. Supporting healthy longevity, mental focus, positive mood and motivation. Anybody kind of feeling like sitting on a couch, you know, not wanting to do anything because you get a little bit depressed? Again, elevating mood, physical energy, a healthy inflammatory response. Is that important right now? Okay. Healthy cholesterol levels, and also a vascular system. You guys, this is so key, these things together. This is the Protandim Tri-Synergizer. We started with Protandim Nerve 2. You saw the ABC News report. Now we have a whole nother level of innovation that this company has taken over the last 10 years to get to where we are today. Now doing human studies and having patents filed on the Tri-Synergizer, which is going to revolutionize human health, the way that people look at taking supplements and the way that they look at aging overall. And this is where it becomes really exciting because when you look at these products individually, this is the science that LifeVantage drills down on through their R&D. And we have an amazing scientific team and scientific advisory board that's involved in looking and vetting the way they're doing the research. But the bottom line is we're changing gene expression. We're upregulating genes associated with longevity and anti-inflammatory genes. Do we want that? Yes, we want that more than anything else right now to protect our bodies and our immune response. So we have genes, the Nerve2 gene by itself was going up with just Protandim Nerve 2. Now we're adding the Tri-Synergizer, the 3 together, the 3-legged stool, 73% higher activation of NQO1. Look it up, NQO1. It's like so important. Most people don't know anything about it. Heme oxygenase, another one, hugely important. Look it up by 838% more when you have a 3-legged stool instead of 1. 1 worked well, but 3 is better. And we're seeing this across the board. This is why people are getting amazing results. And this is why our company is blowing up right now. And our stock has doubled in the last 3 weeks. So this is the pillars of health, you guys. This is an activation product, not a supplement. This is not supplementing anything that's missing in your diet. It's activating the genes, and it's doing it with natural ingredients. Do you think that's on trend right now? Nobody wants crap. They don't want chemicals. They want natural, raw ingredients, and that's what we have. We have a line of other products. I'm not going to have time to talk about it with you tonight. Everything we have is important and is something that everyone is going to want to know about. You may not use all these products. You might not need to, but you should know about them because from a business perspective, there's something here, you guys, for everybody. And there's a business here for everybody today where I don't care how many zeros you have on your financial statement, the zeros just went down. And everybody's looking at how can I get that zero back that I lost? And also, what other ways can I generate income? I have people, I'm telling you, I've been a financial advisor for 30 years, calling me and saying, what other things, Amy, can we invest in right now that can generate income? And these are people that have a lot of money, but they want to generate income. And I'm like, well, I can tell you something right now that you can do today that's going to be huge tomorrow and the next 5 to 10 years. It's getting involved with LifeVantage. We have 3 ways, different packs you can buy, you guys. It's a no-brainer. You can get involved. You can shop online. Everything is completely done online. We have an online store like an Amazon store. It's incredible. We have easy ways to share carts. I mean, we're not driving around. This isn't the old days where you're driving around in your car with products. This is everything done online. And the timing of this company is absolutely mind-boggling to where we are today. When we switched gears in 2009, at the end of that year, to 10 years later, here we are at 230 or so million in sales. And now we are still an unknown, guys. We have, except for, we're unknown to consumers, but we're not unknown to Wall Street. We are not unknown at all. These are some of the shareholders that have been buying positions in our company. So this is who's who. And I'm telling you right now, when somebody says, oh, I need to do research on that company, if you think you can do better research than BlackRock's research department or JP Morgan's research department on whether this company is going to be successful or not, I'm just going to say, I hope you work at one of those firms, because I'd love to have a conversation with you. Because when somebody says that, you guys, and I know there's a lot of people in business on here, somebody says, I need to do my own research. I don't know who they are that they can do better than these guys. I'm just telling you, or Harvard or some of these other universities. So it's just, they just don't get it. And that's okay. Here we are today, sales by product category. There's a 60% increase in wellness sales in the last 8 years. You know what there is now? It's like 800% increase in the last 3 weeks. All of a sudden there's an awareness that everybody has that they need to be biohacking their immune system. They need to all of a sudden play catch up, right? Everybody's freaking out that they're going to die. It's only going to get bigger, you guys, because this pandemic that we're in, it's not going to go away. It's not going to just go away. This is something that is burned in our brains. We're going to help the world learn more about NRF2 activation, oxidative stress, which is the root cause of disease. We can lower that, and now we can probably even lower it more. And we're going to see that in those new human studies. I can't wait to see how the increases in these genes using the 3 tri-synergizers together. Huge opportunity looking at oxidative stress studies. There's just more research on it, you guys. Compensation. We work, we get paid, right? Generally, you show up, you get paid. LifeVantage, you work, you get paid, and then you get paid the next month and the next month and the next month and the next month, because people keep buying products. And you're basically creating a business that has products under management. It's just like assets under management that I had before, or insurance portfolio. And I would just get paid on all the business over and over again every year. Same thing here, you guys. What business are you in that pays you that way? Good luck finding that today. It's going to be one of these other companies. It's going to be network marketing, guys, because I don't know where else you're going to do it at a low overhead. Right now, this company is the company in the space today. Hands down, if you're interested in a product-based company that's consumable, where people have to keep buying, and you want to be biohacking the aging code, this is where you want to be. And I know there's a lot of people out there for the first time watching this, and I'm just telling you guys, you can be successful in this company. We have many, many ranks where people are just making, $600 a month. That's what they want. It pays their Mercedes payment, or it puts their kid through daycare, or whatever the numbers are. That's the rank of Pro 3 at 5,000 in volume. They're going to make some money. Pro 5, a great rank, 20,000 a month in your team. You guys, I got there in I don't even know. It wasn't long when I got started. $3,000 a month of income. Does that sound good to anybody? An extra $3,000 a month? It just keeps going. Elite, as these are the elite ranks. It starts to go up, 13,000. That's 100,000 in organizational volume. This is all based on a system of duplication that we're going to teach you and show you how to do this. It keeps going, you guys. And I've been fortunate to be at the Master Pro 10 rank, which, no experience in the industry. the only way that this works, you guys, is by helping other people get what they want so you can get what you want. And that's all we do 7 years later of just putting my head down and working with teams of people that are motivated, that care about human health and making the world a better place. And they also want to make money. And I'm telling you right now, I don't care. You might say you want to make the world a better place, but we need people to have financial security or the world is not going to be a better place at all. It's a big problem. Okay, 33 million people on unemployment. I think actually it's higher than that. We make money really easily. Okay, we go out, we share products, and we get paid. We get paid when, every day. It's called daily pay. Once you get to 5,000 in volume in your business, you can get paid every single day. It's amazing. It goes right to an electronic account. We also get paid every month on reorders. We get paid on matching bonuses if people are successful in our business. It's like a profit sharing plan. And then we also get paid on the whole wide world of business, 4% of sales. So I'm not going to go through all this, but you guys, it's so easy to get into profit mode. That's what we help you guys do. Can you do this? There's a system, 24/7 support, the company, the team. We are global, so we're everywhere. We're everywhere in the world. And you have a phone that you can send emails to the company. There's a chat, there's an app. We have a system that we have been working with since day one. It hasn't changed since I got involved. And it's just gotten better in that we've used technology to advance our system and make it easier for all of us, you guys, to run this business literally like it's an Uber business or Uber Eats where, the order's not coming in at this moment. It will. Right now it's not. We have to go and get our orders. We have to find people that are interested in this. That's not hard to do. And we have a system, launch, learn, and lead. And that's it. You launch your business. Before you learn it, you get people on this and other people are helping you launch your business. You learn it and then you start doing these and then you lead. If you lead, you will be an elite distributor if you just keep going. You attend corporate events. We can't wait to have those. We have another one coming up in October. We can't wait to be in Las Vegas together. We have incentives where we travel all over the world. And we also have community support, you guys. We work together. This is one big family, and I've been so blessed to be introduced to this, and I'm eternally grateful to the person that shared this with me. I have to tell you, it's completely changed my health. Again, I can't make any claims around any of this, other than it reduces oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. And for me, that was a complete game changer in my life. So if you need more information, the person that invited you on, I'm sure they'll be happy to share more information with you. If you want to become a customer, you guys, they can share a cart and it's so easy to get started. I really encourage people to start with the Tri-Synergizer. That is really going to give you that foundational support that you need to get started on your health journey. And then joining the team, becoming a business partner with us. And we'll be here for you. I mean, we're not going anywhere, you guys. We literally are just getting the engines turned on at this company at $235 million in sales. I see us doubling, easily over the next few years. And that's going to be because of all the help that we have from all of you guys. We need you guys. We really need support out there from more people that are just behind this biohacking movement. And so thank you so much for being with me tonight. I'm sorry we had a little bit of a problem getting as many people on for whatever reason. We usually can get like 1,000. I know my phone is blowing up, but we'll see you soon. We'll get that recording out and you guys have a great night. Take care.